You know it's on the flow. You know exactly how the game go. Yeah, you know it's on the flow. I rep Detroit, baby, that's for sure. Yeah, we hustle different. Molded into a champion, so I struggle different. Ballin' hard like the Pistons, I'm in love with winning. No breaks, so whoever want it, they can come and get it. I see no competition, still ain't got my feet up. They better D up, but it's too late, cause the D up. Who can keep up? They seeing kings when they see us. Detroit need us, we just a bunch of bosses teamed up.
Pistons fans, I'm your host, Kev Knows, in-game arena host for the Detroit Pistons. And today, we got a special edition of our series, On the Flow. Now, as you can see, we're not literally on the flow right now, but we will be. I'm outside of the Pistons Performance Center, headed to the vehicle where in a minute, we are going to pick up hip-hop superstar and Detroit legend, Babyface Ray. We're gonna talk sports, fashion, music, and so much more. It's On the Flow. Let's go. This special edition of It's On the Flow. I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a good one. We made it. There you go.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Let's get it, bro.
Let's do it.
Appreciate you, man. Let's get out of here. With the name Babyface Ray, how did that come about?
The Babyface became Babyface because as I got older, probably was like 22, 23, like they wouldn't let me in the club. They like, man, oh man, where your ID at? You got a Babyface, so it kind of stuck. But my grandma, rest in peace her soul, she used to always call me Baby Ray, so it was like, it kind of stuck.
So how was life growing up, man? We on the east side with it. How was life growing up for you?
Life was cool, like it wasn't too rough. Like I had my mom, my pops, you know, like I had 3 older brothers, really 4 older brothers, you know what I'm saying? I'm the baby out of all of them, so it was cool. Like my world as a young kid was in sports, no cap.
Okay.
Sports for sure. I was in sports. Like basketball was a big thing. I used to dribble my ball a mile away to go to the court. I was shifty, man. I used to know how to drop the ball off, you know what I'm saying? I knew how to shoot and all of that, so I was cool.
And I mean, growing up in the city, you know, the Pistons always been huge. So if we take it to the bad boy era, or you take it like 03, 04, you got Ben Wallace, Chauncey, and even now today, we got the new era with, you know, Jeremy Grant, 𝐒𝐿 Cunningham, and the list goes on and on. Who are some of your favorite Pistons players, you know, growing up and even to this day? Already.
They whole team, like that's a legendary team because it was rough. Like the players that was in the league, they still won, but she just was always like, he was like, you know what I'm saying? He always did his thing, you know. He was cool. I liked the Chauncey a lot too. Like Chauncey meant a lot to the team. So.
Right. That's big shot right there.
Big shot, for sure.
Give me your top 5 Pistons players.
Let me go Chauncey, right? Let me go Jerry Stackhouse.
Oh, come on, Stack. Stack don't get the love he deserves,
no,
bro.
Stack was there. Then we going to Grant Hill.
Okay.
Then we gonna go Joe Dumars and Isaiah.
Ooh, back to back with it. I mean, they did go back to back.
No.
So what would you say is that energy in Detroit and why people gravitate to us? Why she, you know, adopted the city like you did?
Detroit got that certain like aura about them. So people just like people from Detroit. I don't know, maybe how we all was raised, you know what I'm saying? Like our history, our upbringing and stuff. So they love that. You know? We got a little bit of everything with us.
You got a little bit of everything in your music too.
You know, for sure.
How would you describe, like, somebody was like, man, what kind of artist is Babyface Ray?
I don't know, man. I could be going through something and then I just make music about it, and I could be going through something else and I make music about that. Like I'm true to what I got going on, you know what I'm saying? So.
Detroit as a whole, we hustle different. So how would you say you hustle different in this industry?
Just being super creative, you know, like being organic, you know, and adding something that the music haven't seen. I've always been a big fan of music, like, cause music can change your emotions. Like, you can be going through something, you listen to music and you be all right. Like,
being an artist that artists know when they call Ray, he gonna kill a record and it's gonna go out of here.
Yeah.
Right. It's a reason why you top 5 on Apple. Right. Like it's a reason for that. What was that experience like being top 5?
Top 5 on Apple was like, man, what? Like, I think I might have been the first locally Detroit artist in this generation to do that. You know what I'm saying? So when I did that, it just was like, all right, cool, check it off. Let's reach higher though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a moment, but it was like then I knew I could be number 1. Like I'm far away from number 1, so let's get to it.
So the last Babyface Ray album had an incredible title.
Yeah.
And when you think of some Pistons players that are current day players, when you kind of look out on the court, or some past players, which players would you say make that title make sense?
I like Josh Jackson. He raw. He too raw. Like, I think if you channel like his rawness, you know what I'm saying, and bring the realness to the game, like a lot of people can't see him because he got game and he raw. I like the big guy we just drafted, Luka.
Yeah, Garzilla.
That's my sleeper. Like, I think that's somebody that's gonna do big things in Detroit for us. And I like Kane too. You know what I'm saying? So them 3 cats I just named. Jeremy Grant too. I can't sleep on Jeremy Grant. Like, this gonna be his biggest year, I feel.
What make you feel like that?
Because he had a good year last year. You know what I'm saying? And he's starting to get a little bit more pieces that he needs. So I think he's gonna be, and he the go-to guy right now. So it's gonna be a big year for him. But them 4 people I just named, like, that title fits them. Like, if they just lock in, they can be, you know what I'm saying? I can see us going to the playoffs this year.
Okay. And it's dope to see, you know, the energy in the city right now. Some of those players you named, specifically 𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐋, like real young guys.
Yeah.
And they listening to your music. Like, when we talk about pregame, we talk about warm-ups, we talk about what gets them ready to go into the building, you on. So what's that like?
Man, that's funny. It's kind of ironic because I was so into basketball. I told myself if I didn't make it in basketball, I was gonna like get into like sports medicine and be like a guy that was in like the building period. Like, that's how much I love the sports. Like, I love sports, fashion, and music. So once that ain't work out for me, just to even hear, like you saying, they play my music in the locker room, I'm still helping in some way. So I'm still in the building. Like, it's a dream come true still.
And speaking of the building, man, the reason why we in the car right now, we about to pull up to 𝐒𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋.
Yeah.
About to tear down this rehearsal, but you are about to shut down this halftime performance at 𝐒𝐿CA on opening night.
Opening night.
When you hear that, Babyface Ray, opening night, 𝐿CA, the 2021-2022 season, halftime performance, like, what is that? What do you hear?
It's still like unreal kind of right now. Like, I won't even feel it till we get in the building.
Let's jump out, man, get to it. Appreciate the time.
Let's do it. It's on the floor. It's a beautiful feeling, man. We out here, halftime show rehearsal. It's beautiful.
It's good to have y'all back in the Little Caesars Arena. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the game. Go Pistons.
Little Caesars Arena, man. Opening game. Chicago Bulls, Babyface Ray halftime. That sounds good. It's a dream come true.